All right, baby, we back for One Punch Man. All right, let's get the word out there. Number one, copy, send the link. Nope, that is not what I wanted to send. All right, that's the wrong browser. Oh, why is it? Hang on a second. All right, there we go. That's better. That is better. And then let me make an announcement on the YouTube community page to announce that we are live. How's everyone doing today? Been pretty chill here. Mainly rainy, but not too bad. That should be better. That should be better. All right. Post. All right. I got the chapter pulled up and everything, baby. Yeah, we got 178. Can't believe it. Almost to the 200 mark. Almost there. Yep. Cool. And then just because I feel like that would be nice, I'm actually going to put on Twitter, which I'll put in the description after this. All right, that should do it. That should do it, folks. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up. All right. So, unfortunately, I could not get to Versus today. I was trying to wait for the chapter for One Punch Man to be out. That way I can do a double feature reaction today. Unfortunately, the translation took a little bit longer than I would have liked. So, and I have something to do later after this. So, I'm only going to do One Punch Man 178. I'm going to save Versus Chapter 2 for another day. I really want to read it. It's just I'm busy right now. I'm still planning to do on Friday the Welcome to Demon School 5 chapter, catch up stream, and obviously One Piece. Unless the translation for TCB scans out tomorrow, which I don't know if I can get it tomorrow. I'll try to avoid spoilers, but for One Piece, I'm probably going to try and keep it to Friday. Yeah, Lupin, let's go, baby. We back for the Green Terror versus Caped Baldy. I am excited. But yeah, so I'm going to try and get to Versus another day. If I have free time, not guaranteed. If I have free time, maybe this weekend around a similar time, I will do Versus Chapter 2. Not going to guarantee that, but yeah. So that's why we're only going to do One Punch Man today. But that's all right. Everyone mainly was going to show up for One Punch Man anyway. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the one greatest, the one fantastic series, with, of course, the help of Murata, One Punch Man, Chapter 178, Do It Outside. Suggestive. And then, of course, yet again, because it's the Psychic Sister arc, but also because Murata and One love Fubuki. Fubuki's on the cover, looking nice. A little reveal right there, though. Pretty interesting. All right, it's good. Let's go. So, first page, the operating room. We have all right. So we're picking up with Air. This is very, very reminiscent of the webcomic chapter. Okay, so for those who know, maybe we might see a certain individual getting a little, foreshadowing of some people. So Air, aka the guy that got beat up by the evil natural water heart core that Pig God ate, he's in the hospital. He's got like one of those like throat ventilation machines on his neck. Where am I? Looks like you finally woke up, Mr. Airson. Don't worry, this is a hospital room. You shall be safe. They say that you let your guard down and had taken quite a beating from a monster. Wait, aren't you guys? Yeah. So we have I forget their names, except for Chain Toad, obviously. It's like Chain Toad, Butterfly DX, and Hip Hop Dude. I forget. Basically, this is the A recovery room. Forte. There, I just had to look down. So Forte, Class A, rank 31. That's a higher rank than yours. If you don't know this, so let's get along. Although I'm not really in the position to judge you, being in a sorry state myself, I can't believe that guy could use a technique. Dude, you got flattened by a car. You got beat by a motor vehicle, and you're in A class, mind you. Oh my goodness. For shame. There's something wrong with my voice. Yeah. Ugh, that's gotta suck. Like if you smoke a lot in real life, or if you have some, throat cancer, you get one of those in real life, and then now you just sound like a robot. That sucks. That's gotta suck. But he let his guard down, and also he was way too cocky. Hey, Pub, nice to meet you. Welcome to the stream. Subscribe, everyone that's joining in on the greatness. There's something wrong with my voice. The damage was too severe. You were critically hurt, so we had to surgically augment it with machines. So we have 3, I think, new characters. I don't remember seeing them from the web. Maybe they might have been in the webcomic chapter. I'll go back later. So a guy that looks like Bofoy, like his real face. Another dude who's kind of got the Leorio glasses, and then another dude behind them. So like the Hero Association's hospital team. We are specialists in cybernetic science. The association requested us to come here and help you out personally. Our skills cannot even hold a candle, though, to Dr. Bofoy, of course. And I assume probably Genesis doctor, scientist. Kusano is probably better than them. But interesting. So I'm not going to say anything about that, about the cybernetics, but interesting. They're ignoring me again. What are you so pissed about, man? You shouldn't have taken your anger out on others. As soon as I'm out of here, I'm definitely going to get... Forte, shut up. You're not going to do jack shit. I'm never going to get revenge on that asshole. He said his name was Saitama or something. He acted like your average moron, but was one hell of a tricky bastard. He's totally not a normal human being. I mean, you're right. In your anger, you are right, but just... you're wrong in how you're actually going to do anything about anything. You guys saw it, didn't you, that day? Those terrifying abilities. You got hit by a car. That's what happened, but the cope is real. He was right there in front of me. Then out of nowhere, I get slammed from behind, sending me straight to the hospital. On top of my ankle injury, I still have pain in my back that feels kind of like a whiplash. A whiplash effect. Usually, most of the time, by a motor vehicle. That's weird that you have that syndrome. It's like I almost got hit by a car or something. He could be some kind of esper with sorcery like ability. No. You just don't have spatial awareness. That's what's wrong with you. Then Butterfly DX and Chain Toad, they're just like, man, if you don't shut the... it's like, yo, dude, you are trash. You did get hit by a car though. And then Shane Toad responds also, you should stop using your headphones for your fighting style. Wait, for real? A car was coming behind me? Yeah, there's the scene. There's the pan. Oh my god, that's funny. Oh lord. So this is a particular panel from the webcomic that people I think wanted to see. It's a picture of Tatsumaki's head being extended. Oh my god, that's funny. I can't believe we got that panel. Nice. All right then, forget it. Everything I just said. I was sure he was like tornado of terror, and then caption looks weird because he hit his head. Oh my god, that's funny. That's funny. That's cool. I'm glad we got that panel. It's a small thing, but I like that little humor. All right, so next page. Forte continues and had some kind of cheat level psychic superpowers. If you were up against Tatsumaki, you would have been long since dead. Mm-hmm. By the way, what was the earthquake from earlier? Apparently, some of the monsters in the containment level have been on a rampage. Huh? Also, we got to go check you out. You get some rest first, Forte. Right. Guess I'll do some image training. Yeah, image training like your Frieza. I guess I'll do some image training for my revenge match. The memes are gonna be so real. I can already see it, like on Reddit and everything. Like they're gonna have memes of Forte like doing the Baki shadow image training, and he's like imagining Saitama. Oh no! Even though he's not gonna be that. At least I assume. I don't know. Maybe in the future, Forte is actually gonna be like clean, quote unquote. And then the last panel of this page, Saitama feeling the quake. Yeah, next page, baby. Oh, we are here, boys and girls. It's time. I'm telling you, you should let go. Are you deaf or something, Baldy? Oh, nah. He may not have hair, but he's got his hearing, and he ain't gonna let go so easy. Oh, damn, she looking so good. Dude, Murata always bringing the heat with Tatsumaki. Always bringing the heat. Her legs, her thighs. And Saitama, like, again, Tatsumaki, I think is like what, like 4'8". She's not tall. Like, I think she's almost what you would declare a dwarf in real life. But it's just funny seeing like here's like her, and then like here's Saitama's waist, and then like here's Saitama's head. It's like, hey yo, she's like so small, and yet she's so deadly. You gotta respect it. Respect the queen. All right, so let's see what happens. And I'm telling you, you should calm down. Oh, yeah? Well, why don't you shut up and get out of my way? And then psychic push using like the force. And then there's like a huge crater right behind Saitama. Like he got hit with the force from Star Wars. Everyone's like, holy shit. Next page. Saitama then replies, so this is that psychic power from when you sent Genos. Oh, wow. He actually remembers that. That's funny. Like, he actually recalls Genos getting beat down by Tatsumaki. That's nice. Okay. So, that's cool. All right. So, this is the power that you use to send Genos flying. Not that different from Fubuki's. Honestly, wow. To Saitama, at least that little push was like, I cannot tell the difference between you two. And then she's like, what? How dare you, sir? And then Fubuki, Saitama, you don't want to make the mistake of provoking Big Sis anymore. And then, yeah, no, too late. Too late. I said, you need to let go of me. And then Tatsumaki's like erupting with psychic energy. And then Saitama's like, oh, like caught in a flashbang. Let's see what happens. Next page, she does the force push again against Saitama. And it's now a bigger crater behind him, like a really big crater behind him against the wall, which again also shows you like Tatsumaki can hurt the foundation of the Hero Association. It's pretty cool. Pretty nice little feat. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta turn down the page. Wait. Oh no. Hang on a sec. I couldn't tell if it was just like a single crater, not a straight hole. Wait a minute. She punched a hole. just by flexing a little. Oh, of course. I mean, why am I surprised? But still, though, it's like, holy shit. She just punched a hole through like the lower level of the Hero Association, basement level, and then up to the surface. Oh my god. And by the way, you see like the craters left by Boros's like barrage from the ship. Those craters aren't small. I don't know how big they are on average. I'm sure someone can calculate that. If they go back to like when there were still buildings and everything there, you can probably calculate them. But dude, look at that like straight line. Like it reminds me of like Homeless Emperor's like medium-sized energy orb they did against Child Emperor. But it's one, it's much wider. It's much wider, and it's probably going a lot further. Oh my god! Oh, I knew it. We're gonna get. Oh, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for more. Next, and then Saitama kind of like vibrate. Let's see. That was that. Next page, and then Saitama's like, "Oh my god!" Like he's almost like a massage. And then Tatsumaki in their monologue, what? He endured it. Why is this not working? What is with this dude? And then Saitama replies with, "What's going on? My muscles are twitching on their own." It's like you ever have one of those electric massage muscle machines on you, like they force your muscles to vibrate back and forth to like soothe them, but also kind of get like a little workout. It's kind of like that for him. It's like, oh, I'm kind of losing my hands right now. What's going on? Then Fubuki then says, "No way, he can withstand some big." I mean, you say no way, but you've seen the greatness, or at least you've also theorized he took down Garo. So it's like, and though she didn't see all of Garo's feats, it's still like you know that Garo was the real deal. You knew he was the real deal, and you hypothesized that it was Saitama that took him down. So I was like, come on, you give him some credit. I understand, like she does think like Tatsumaki's like the center of the world of heroes, but it's like, hey yo, come on, you should know Saitama ain't no slouch. Obviously, he's way beyond that, but she doesn't know that. Lupin Sensei, Tatsumaki's not wearing panties. Where? Oh, the page before, I was like, wait, what? Where? Did I miss a shot of her ass? And I did. I did miss a shot of her ass. I mean, unless she's wearing like a very thin G-string, unless she's wearing like something so thin that is between those melons or those cheeks behind her, behind the peaches, maybe it might be, but it's like, man, would Tatsumaki roll that way? Although I don't know. To ask someone, would you rather wear a very thin G-string versus going nude? That's I guess up for debate who's most comfortable doing that. Anyway, back to what was actually happening, though good tangent there. No way he can withstand Big Sister's attacks. I thought I seen you somewhere before. You're that bald guy who was with Demon Cyborg, which I'm actually surprised she committed Demon Cyborg to marry, but if you recall, the last arc, her and Genos, oh my god. Like this weird, like momentary tag team between the two. It was great. It was great. Some fanfics maybe out there too of a little wholesome salaciousness. If you want to go check that out. Up to you if you like that or not. So why are you butting into my business? You were a part of the Fubuki group. Where, yo, did Fubuki tell her sister that? Oh yeah, I recruited the Caped Bald guy into my group. Oh no. And then Saitama, rightfully pissed off. He's like, no, I am not part of your little sister's group. He just screams, Fubuki, I swear to God. And then yeah, exactly. Like, don't be spreading rumors that I'm in your group. If Fubuki's like, yep, sorry. Saitama, I'll do something about Miss Stubborn over here. So you take everyone here and evacuate. Oh, okay, understood. You're awfully familiar with my little sister, aren't you? Ooh. Older sis coming out. What's your relationship with my little sister? Yeah, no. You're gonna have to talk to me first. Who are you to her now? Wait, huh? You're awfully familiar with my little sister, aren't you? Why could that be, I wonder? If you aren't her underling, then what exactly are you? Damn, she's not holding back. She's not gonna hold back. She thinks you're God. I mean, a lot of fans would love to see Saitama and Fubuki. I'm not going to get into the whole shipping war, but I mean, let's see. Next page. Saitama says, "What am I to her? I guess you could say, well, it's not like I'm her. It's not like I'm her friend, which that's after everything they. Well, I guess they haven't been through much, but it's like they've done stuff together. They should be at least acquaintances. What's up? What's up, Shut? Did you have the translation already? Yeah, I got the translation. If anyone needs the translation, I'll drop it in. No problem. I'm reading off of Kubari as per usual. Here you guys go. There you go. Have fun with it. And make sure to like and subscribe the stream for the great service and entertainment. Yeah. Anyway, all right. So, what am I to her? Well, it's not like I'm her friend, her companion, or her mutual friend either. No, I guess I'm there. Bare minimum. Yeah, no problem, man. Bare minimum acquaintance. It's like, no, we're acquaintances. We're acquaintances, you know. I don't know if I'd die for her, but hey. And then Fubuki. She's only. I don't know why that's funny. After he said, "No, we're not friends. We're like acquaintances," she just looked so destitute. Like, we're not friends. Oh, okay. It's like, oh, Fubuki, I'm sorry. And then Tatsumaki, oh, why would you get this so desperate just for an acquaintance? I wonder. Yeah. And the energy's still coming out of her hand. She's like, yeah, like still trying to force push him. What is this stance? Hey, yo, guys, you see this stance that she has? Like, oh my god. I'm not seeing a string on the thigh action. Oh my goodness. Murata, what are you doing? Oh my god. I love it, and I'm like, oh, this is so over the top. This is so over the top. I love it. Oh my god. Well, whatever. If that's the case, then I'll test your might to see if you deserve to even be hanging around all over Fubuki like that. Relax. They're just acquaintances. Relax. Hanging? Yeah, I know, right? Hanging now. I don't know about that. And Saitama really pissed off. The hell are you meaning hanging all over? She's the one dragging me all over the places without even asking and being a total. Exactly. Yo, Saitama. It's like, yo, she's dragging me the places, not the other way around. And then psychic wavelength just continues to erode from the area. Everyone's getting pushed back that is not Saitama. The buildings, well, I don't know if she's collapsing the entire building. I mean, she could, but it's like, I don't know if she'll do that. But it does feel like, the building's like getting fucked. So the building's collapsing. Some surrounding, I think, Fubuki group members in the basement are saying, we get an outer shot of the building, the entire building shaking, and then we go to like the rich caviar area. What in the world is happening? Damn you, Melanites. This building is supposed to be brand new. Wasn't the construction supposed to be airtight and sturdy? Yo, rich folks, shut the fuck up. You get what you paid for. Are you in danger right now? No, you're just shaking a little bit. Get over it. You'll be fine. She's twisting it. Is she? The room. Okay, well, don't spoil, obviously, in chat. Don't spoil the rest of the chat. I haven't looked at the chapter yet, so no one spoil anything. The room does kind of look twisted, like the hallway on page. What page is this? Oh, I don't have a page count for this yet. Okay, QR needs to fix that. Anyway, okay, I see what you mean. All right, Lupin. I can see that. Anyway, the whole building shaking. Obviously, the rich folks are complaining. We have Stinger. Haven't seen you in this hot second. And Lightning Genji, right? I'm pretty sure that's his name. Lightning Genji. The elevator to get to the scene is broken. Genji then says, it looks like some clients that were having a prisoner along. Oh, what's up, man? It looks like some clients that were having a visitation with a prisoner along with some employees and heroes were all left down below. Okay, so they're mentioning that someone actually tampered with the fucking elevators. I hope they get those three rats of the organization. Like, holy shit. And then okay, yeah. So we get another scene now. This corridor that everyone's in definitely looks like it's twisting. It looks like they're twisting right now. That's pretty crazy. Holy shit. Okay, so the hallway with monster guts and Saitama and Tatsumaki in the center. The Fubuki group are barely holding on. It's like oh my god. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Whitebeard from Marineford when like everyone's tilting over because he's like twisting the air. Oh no. And then like the fucking oh my god, what are they called? Like Titanic plates of the island are being turned up. That's what that reminds me of. That's what that reminds me of. All right, so the corridor is twisting. Everyone's going all over the place. Yeah, okay, there you go. Fair enough. Yeah, so it is twisting. The basement is twisting apart. Then Saitama replies, "You treat people's houses like a rag doll. You know that." And then Tatsumaki kind of having a little fun. How long can you hold out? I wonder. Is she blushing too? Like I think like legitimately so because like this is not like I feel like a legit life and death danger, and we do know she does train her ability. I feel like she's like having that once in a lifetime kind of experience. Like I'm actually going a little hard out on this guy, and this guy's not kind of like what Saitama wants. Like Saitama always wants that challenge to feel a jubilation in a battle, but never gets it. It's kind of like I feel like for her right there in that panel with her blushing, it kind of makes me think like she's enjoying herself. And then Saitama, get over here. Yeah. Okay, so he grabs her. If you're gonna do this, then let's do it. Yeah, here we go. Oh, here comes the scene. Oh my goodness. By the way, Chibi Tatsumaki still caked up. God damn. Oh, the shipping wars are gonna be for real. Oh my god. Whew, I don't even want to get into that. I don't even want to get into that. That's going to be a whole nother topic. All right. And by the way, a little chest action there. Not that much, but still something. And then just Superman, the Hulk, leaped out of the building like it's nothing. Yeah. Faster than a speeding train, leaps over tall buildings. The whole, yeah. Oh, that's the scene. Yo, it's the moment where he just catapults out of the base. Yes. Oh, I love that. Okay, so it looks like we're following the webcomic pretty handily. Obviously, a couple of newish scenes here. Oh my goodness. It looks good. It looks so good. Oh my. I've been waiting for forever to see this panel done. There's always the webcomic, obviously. And then there's that one fan-made version that was done almost 10 years ago now. It's been a long time. Wow, we finally got this. If you're gonna be that way, then let's do it outside. Oh yeah, okay. Don't tell me this is the end of the chapter. Thank God. Okay, there's still I think a little bit more. Okay, Fubuki then looks up with the whole Fubuki group, Saitama and Big Sis. So it has begun. It has begun. The combat of the century. Well, no, that's Garo and Saitama. The battle of the decade is about to unfurl. And then, hey, is everyone all right down there? Hey, Lightning Max, cool. Lightning Max, Lightning Genji, Stinger, Blue Flame, and he looks familiar. I don't remember this guy's name. The guy with the headgear and the sword. I'm not really sure who you are. We can get down through the hole. Everyone, okay, so they have to go, I guess, quote unquote, rescue them. But to be fair, you probably lift them up, I assume. And then a text bubble. Oh, did they? I think they changed the scene. It was supposed to happen early. Either way. There we go. So cameo time. This is the monster that King beat back in season 2, or it was in volume 8. Yeah, volume 8 starts the King saga and also going to be what season 2 starts off with. Yeah, what was his name again? Yeah, Disaster Wolf, Tongue Stretcher, and we have 2 more around him. I think those 2 are from the webcomic, but we've never seen them before. The power's completely out and everyone's crumbling down. I can tell they never expect a big earthquake like that to have happened. Looks like luck has finally come to visit good old Tongue Stretcher here. So we have Disaster Level Tiger, Man-eating capybara. That is a terrifying monster. Oh my god. And then we have disaster level wolf, beer belly. Oh, beer belly. But like Bellee. Okay, beer belly. That's interesting. I want. I get what? You shoot beer out of yourself, maybe. Anyway, so these low level monsters are finally escaping. Yeah, finally we can get out of this mess. You human pieces of shit! How dare you lock up in? How dare you lock us up inside a place like this? We're going to rampage and rampage and rampage until we can no longer rampage. You hear, dude? You guys are gonna get fucked. And these three low level monsters just go into a room filled with heroes. Wait a minute, hold on. Who? Okay, wait. That's the philosopher dude. That I've seen the horse guy before. That's Twin Tails, who was on the Surface mission. That's Darkness Blade. Can't tell who you are. Can't tell who you are. I've seen that one dude before. That cowboy dude's a sea level dude. I think that's Smiling Man. Yeah, that's okay. There's a couple A class heroes here. Now you guys are fucked. That's Smiling Man. That's the archer dude who fought Garo in the woods. I don't remember his name. I remember seeing this guy with the mask. That's mystery guy who's also like one of the top A class heroes. That's that one B level dude with the armor. I forget his name. This is a low level C dude. Spring's here? Oh no, you guys are extra fucked. Spring Mustachio, Golden Ball. Wait, I thought that guy retired. That's the guy Deep Sea King made piss his pants, didn't he? Didn't he? Oh, what the fuck? I thought he retired. And then Bones is here, and I've seen that polka dot guy before. Chain Toe and Butterfly. Yeah, no. You guys are fucked. You guys are fucked. And then some of the Blizzard group. Okay, then some of the Blizzard group is also within. No. Where are you going? Where are you going? You guys are going nowhere. And then they're just like, oh. Okay, we'll go back to ourselves. Yeah. Nothing going on here. Yeah. Nothing going on here. Oh my god. Okay, cool. A lot of cameos. Oh, and then there's another panel. You see Tank Top motorcycle. You see Crescent. You see oh, you see what's the guy? Iron no, not Iron Warrior. The guy who also there's a lot of cameos. That's cool. I like this scene. Pretty nice. No, that's the end of the chapter. Oh no, I gotta wait. No. End of chapter. Kubari guys say, I'm legitimately waiting for a tweet from Murata saying he forgot to complete the cover. Oh, right. I heard something about this cover and Murata drew a nipple because Fubuki's not wearing a top, but it's cropped. Is that a nipple? I can't tell. Maybe. I swear she ain't wearing undies. Oh, dude, no. I mean, Tatsumaki at this point, again, it's either she's wearing very thin and high strung G-strings that are just basically wires. You see on this one page when she stands up like this, you see a little bit of the hip being unfurled between her outfit. You don't see the string, so it's oh my god. The conspiracy can further develops into nah, she might legit just not wear panties. Which I mean, I'm not complaining. Most people aren't complaining, but you would think Tatsumaki, you roll that way? No undergarments, you in the breeze, Lupin, no panties. Maybe. But yeah, this cover page apparently he might have drawn a nipple in the raws. You know what? I have a link to the raws. Hold up, I'll check. I will check. I don't think so, but apparently everyone's oh my, they're salivating basically over the Fubuki cover page. So I'm okay, guys, listen. I mean, it's Fubuki, definitely great, but best girl Tatsumaki. I don't want to hear any of that. Our queen. is still the best girl. Let's see. Let's check the Raws. No, it's the same thing. I don't know. I guess people think that little. I guess people think that little like mark there is a nipple. I guess. I don't know. Anyway, this was good. This was really really good. I like this was like straightforward to the webcomic. I think like outside, I believe outside adding that scene where like Tatsumaki just drills a hole like so far from the Hero Association. Outside of that, this is pretty much a 1-to-1 thing. I don't know if they moved the tongue stretcher scene though, but whatever. Yeah, okay. So let me pull up the webcomic chapter because I can do that. I have a little time before I go. I'll answer some questions. I'll go over my impersonation of the manga version of this chapter, and then the last feature will be talking about webcomic stuff. So as I'm pulling up, we'll look at chat, and then any questions and any last minute thoughts about this chapter, and then we'll move on to webcomic stuff. All right, so okay, found it. Cool. All right. So let's see. Anyone? The chapter is so short. Murata keeps teasing. I know. He keeps teasing us like OnlyFans. Yeah, Murata one. They have us. They got us by the cojones. They know exactly what makes us tick. They are like, I know you like it. But it's like they've done also like over 100 pages of one chapter before. Like they've done that before in the past. And the problem with that is if we want that on a consistent basis, you then have to wait longer and longer and longer. And it's like you'll get a long ass chapter, but then you have to wait extra amount of time just to get that chapter. So it's like, I'm okay with it, especially like this is technically still the downtime portion of the story. Like we just came from Garo. That was like a whole thing in the Monster Association as well. And then we have like everything before the Monster Association with the martial arts tournament. So it's like, it's okay that these are a little bit shorter chapters. They're still hype, by the way. Like we're still getting so much content. We're getting new information that's like relevant to the story. We're getting lore bit. It's like, we're still getting a lot of stuff. So I'm okay if it's not like 80, 90 pages. It's like, oh no, the webcomic. No. Is this link not working? Oh, fuck. This is where I usually read the webcomic portion. For real? No. Is it really not working right now? Fuck. Oh, damn it. Fuck. Okay. Hold on, guys. I was trying to pull up the webcomic panels. Damn it. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can find another source. Maybe Kubari has One Punch Man webcomic. Check that out. Maybe Kubari? Maybe? Please? Oh, they might. No, they only have 140. Fuck. Ah, damn. All right. In the meantime, let's just go over the manga and wait, and maybe that link will work again. I'm ready for Tatsumaki's spinoff. I mean, I'd be okay with that. Like, we've gotten like some bonus chapters here and there with Tatsumaki. So like a full-on spinoff series would be cool. Like, how did she become a hero in the first place? You know, like not the blast thing. We've already would they? I feel like the story would go into more of that. Like after the blast, like her growing up, training her psychic abilities. When did she get recruited by the Hero Association specifically? All that stuff. I would totally be okay with that having a spinoff series with Tatsumaki. That would be hella dope. But let's go over this manga chapter. So first off, we start with Air in the hospital room. So we're following up with this side character. For what reason outside of he's alive, he didn't just get off screen? We're not really sure at this time. We have also him interacting with Forte, which actually has more relevance because one, they obviously had their match with Saitama. Two, they're actually living near Saitama. And, you know, they're kind of like these new added, I feel like, side characters. Like, you know, how we got Fubuki, we had Sonic, we even had Bang and Bomb. They're kind of like the new side characters that's going to be interacting with Saitama a lot. Also, Flashy Flash, you know, in the Monster Association, all that stuff. So it's now apparently confirmed that he is alive, but unfortunately, because of evil natural water piercing his, you know, voice box, in his, most of his like neck area. He needs like a little bit of a mechanical cybernetics to speak. So that kind of sucks. But you're not dead. You're not dead. But that kind of sucks. He's probably gonna have a robot voice. And we meet these three scientists, medical doctors who work in cybernetics. They're like apparently like skilled to the point where the Hero Association has to recommend them. Although they are saying Dr. Bullfoy and his medical expertise in cybernetics is way better. Makes sense. That's not necessarily new, but it's kind of fascinating getting more outside perspectives. And then obviously Forte's like, oh my god, I want to get revenge on Saitama, even though he got hit by a car, so that's kind of funny. We have this little panel with Tatsumaki's head growing. That's from the webcomic. Very, very funny. And then we have Butterfly, DX, and then Chain Toad are going to go down to investigate the earthquake while Forte's image training himself against Saitama. And then we get into like the real meat and potato of the chapter, which is obviously Saitama starting to look like it looks like it's going to be a fight. I want to say, I say fight loosely because Saitama's going to be like himself, not really, really fight, more like talk, and then like accidents and destruction's going to follow suit because Tatsumaki's going to do most of the actual engagement in the fighting. So I say fight loosely. But you have him trying to tell her to calm down. She's like, you tell me what to do? Who the hell are you? Get out of here. We have Saitama saying, I can't tell the difference between your psychic energy and Fubuki's, which again, that tells you casually, like Saitama's not going to get hurt by Tatsumaki, which again makes sense. And then, we have Tatsumaki radiating more energy to the point where she carves, like, not a canyon, but like a huge dugout of a tunnel from like the bottom basement, which let me see if I can pull up. Maybe I can pull up the last chapter because remember the basement area of the Hero Association, it goes pretty deep. I forget how deep. They might have said like 2 chapters ago, but last chapter we got like a whole image of how deep the base was. It was pretty deep. Let's see. Yeah. So I can't bring it up on the screen. Damn it. I gotta learn how to like share my screen. That's gonna be like another step in the future. But yeah, so on like 177 page. What page is this? Am I on page 7? So I'll put the link in the chat. So if you go to this page right here, you see that they're really, really deep underneath ground. And yet Tatsumaki can just, of course, because she lifted the monster base up like it was nothing last time, but still, her just like flexing her energy against Saitama made a tunnel from all the way down there to the top of the surface and a little bit further beyond. That's again, we're seeing like she's no slouch. Don't, if you didn't learn your lesson from the last arc that she's no slouch, I don't know what to tell you. I know there are some people out there that like that for whatever reason sleep on Tatsumaki. I'm not saying she can take on Meteoric Burst and win, and I don't know if she can take on Garo, but to be fair, she's no slouch. And then finally we get to the portion where Saitama and Tatsumaki are getting out of the hero base to start their main event, which it looks like, yes, it is confirmed that now they are going to fight, which was a prediction. We didn't know. It was still up in the air. It looks like they are going to fight, which is very in lockstep towards the webcomic. And, a little last note is that, of course, we have the 3 Stooge monsters with the return of Kung Stretcher, who King defeated back in Volume 8, is now trying to break out because the hero system is now down. But they run into a whole cascade of heroes from B, C, A. It's like, nah, you guys weren't going anywhere. So that was kind of funny. But yeah, so we're ending it off on a cliffhanger. What's going to happen? We have this cool panel of Saitama leaving the building, and yeah, no, it's very, very cool. I gotta see if I can bring this webcomic chapter up. Hold on a sec, Jack. My link's not working. Like the site that I usually read the webcomic from, unfortunately, it's just not responding right now, which is so weird. Damn. Continue, please. I wanna. Good lord. All right. Okay, so I think I have a link. I think I have a link. So I'm pretty sure this is like chapter 100. Yeah, chapter 100 was based on the last chapter, and then this would be chapter 100. I'm pretty sure 101. No, not yet. Yeah, so they did cut out because obviously the main thing they okay. I guess there's not really much I should go else into for the manga. It's a pretty good chapter. Obviously, we get more Tatsumaki versus Saitama moments. We have that little cute moment with Fubuki and Saitama where Tatsumaki's inadvertently thinking that they are a thing of some nature, whatever that is, and Saitama's like, no, we are just an acquaintance. So that's very very cute, very very funny. And yeah, no, just having cool moments with them is very very interesting. So overall, I'm gonna give this like an 8, probably like an 8.5. This is a solid chapter. Next chapter should be like, oh, that's gonna be a good chapter. That's gonna be where a lot of hype happens. We're gonna get a good smackdown. I can't wait. So that ends the manga discussion portion of this video, of the stream. Those who came and listened during live, or those who are going to be listening later to the VOD, please leave a comment down below what you're looking forward to, what your most favorite part of this chapter was. Obviously, leave a like, subscribe, all that jargon that you hear every YouTuber say. Please, I appreciate it. And I will catch you on the next stream, which should be tomorrow, for Welcome to Demon School catch-up stream and One Piece chapter 1000, like 70 something. I don't know. I forget it off the top of my hands. But that is it for the manga section. I'm going to go into the webcomics, so if you don't want to get spoiled, please leave now. Also, comment section, please try not to spoil the manga readers only. I get it's hard. Do your best. I understand if it's going to be a little impossible with some circumstances, but do your best not to spoil each other. But regardless, we're going to go into spoilers in 3, 2, 1. All right, spoiler time. So, yes, we got a lot of panels that were the same. We got a lot of stuff. Like, again, we're keeping track. We're keeping track. Like, we figured. Those who gave the manga faith, I understand, like, there's still this witch hunt, like head hunting the Murata and one that they're ruining the One Punch Man story in the manga, which that is not the case. I do not feel that at all. So let's see. Lupin, Fubuki's reaction shows that she was hoping for. Yeah, no, I was joking about that too, Lupin. I was, yeah, same. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah. I was like, I don't want to get into shipping stuff. I know people are. I know people will get shipping information out of this. And I'm like, you do you. I'm not like post series nowadays. I don't get into shipping stuff. When I was younger, I used to get into shipping, but not that much. Unless it's a rom-com kind of show, then you're supposed to like start like shipping people and who you take sides with. But here it's like Saitama, Fubuki, Saitama, Tatsumaki. Now recently, because of the last arc, Genos and Tatsumaki. I don't really care. Whoever you like or whoever you want to end up, they want to end up with. Okay, fine. I don't know if that's going to be like a major element of the story, but hey, go crazy. Go crazy. Just don't go too crazy to the point of you're going to annoy people. Like, no, they have to. Otherwise, it's going to ruin the story. It's like, no, not really. But yes, I do agree, Lupin. When we had that moment there, he's like, no, we're just acquaintances. She's like, oh, okay. I thought there was. It's like, I mean, listen, you're the one who keeps lying, saying, I am in your group. We are not, like, I'm not your servant. I am not your underling. It was like, you're lying on one end, and I'm like, maybe, like, Saitama was, like, lowballing maybe what their relationship, quote unquote, is. But like Fubuki's also like putting it a little too high either. It's like, they're not like synergized with each other. But Tatsumaki was going big sis mode on him. He was like, excuse me, who are you and my little sister? No, 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 no. You talk to big sis before you want some of my little sister. No, 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 no. So I like that moment. That was a really nice moment. A lot more sass. I have the panel up now. So I have the chapter up. So let's see. So no, it'd be 102. Okay, yeah. So if we look at 102, which I'm gonna drop in the chat box. So this is the site they usually read the webcomic on. So I'm sorry if you get ads. Just it's a nice site. It has all the stuff that I really need. So it is 102. So an important detail of this that the manga skips over, but I'm not mad at it, is that we are skipping Excel being introduced for the first time. So we have, you are Mr. Excel, right? Wait, may I have a word with you? Excuse me, I'm from the Hero Association Scouting Division. My name is Suzaki. The Hero Association, another scout, huh? So we have that entire moment skipped. And I think for a good reason. I think we're not going to have the Neo Heroes introduced until this. I know some people are going to be like, well, we've had them build up for a little bit before we actually got into their arc. I don't think we're going to get the Neo Heroes until after the Ninja Saga. I say saga, the Ninja arc. After the Ninja arc, I think then we're going to get the Neo Heroes in the manga. Like, we'll get that panel of Excel being introduced, the sumo wrestler, all of them. For right now, it's okay that gets, postponed. I don't think anyone should be like mad over that. The same thing is with Air, that we have him waking up. He's in a brace. Hey, you can relax. So Forte, that whole moment is still a thing. He has his... Okay, so no, those doctors were there, or at least like two of them. But obviously in greater detail, we can see the damage area was extremely heavy in condition, so we mechanized it with surgery. We specialized in cybernetic medicine. We are hired by a Hero Association to help you heroes. They can't rely on Professor Bullfoy for everything, after all. Although in the webcomic, it makes him like a little bit more sassy. That he's like, yeah, see, Big Bullfoy's a big shot, but you can't rely on him. It's like, you got us. So it's like, okay, that's cool. That's still there. Let's see, anything else that was different? You still have Forte being like, haha, this asshole. I'm gonna get him. It's like, okay, yeah, good luck with that. And then you have Saitama and Tatsumaki, like, who the fuck are you? Get off me. Yeah, so we still have... So that's still the same scene. Yeah, I thought I seen it before with Demon Cyborg. I mentioned this earlier as well. Fubuki doesn't need friends. She doesn't need people like you. I'll have you disappear from her presence so you'll never see her hold it. It's not like I'm her friend or anything. And then you do have that moment there, like, Fubuki is kind of like, oh, okay. But it's not as devastating in the webcomic. I'm just her... I don't know. Depends on how you look at it. Either way, it's more funny, I feel like, it's more funny in the manga. I don't know. I like that moment. It's just the expressions feel a little bit more sassy on Tatsumaki. And, after that we had the whole Monster Association, the manga, you feel the genuine connection of Big Sis and Little Sis. I don't want to say, like, there is no connection in the webcomic. There is. It's just, I don't know. You feel the expressions more. And then when the joke is supposed to hit, like, who the heck are you and why are you close to my sister? It comes out more genuine. Let me see what chat's doing. The doctors may be from the new... maybe. True. I was going to say, like, I didn't want to spoil the manga-only readers. Like, the cybernetic stuff is going to be a big, big thing that's going to go on in the Hero Association arc. So them bringing up cybernetics is kind of like Murata 1, just like back in the webcomic. Now, like, trying to see the idea of, hey, there's cybernetic stuff that they're giving out to heroes. That's kind of interesting. Keep an eye out for that. So yeah, I agree, Lupin. Give me some. Nice name. Do you think Sonic will show up in this fight, like in the webcomic? Last time we saw him in the manga was when he was about to eat the... Yeah, he might have a cameo. Like, I still think he's going to fly around. Like, who I mean. I do believe Tatsumaki and Saitama are still going to have that chase scene where they fly around, just like in the webcomic, and we're going to see Sonic there for a moment. But I think we're going to, one, it's going to be upscaled. So we might get another feat similar to Flashy Flash, Sperm, and Garo, or Garo versus Saitama on Io, where Tatsumaki and Saitama, they're going to be blitzing around so quick, it's gonna make a constellation, and then songs like I can't keep up, I gotta train, something dumb like that. So we do get Sonic. I think that's gonna be like a little joke there moment. If not, that's okay, because again, his arc is gonna be coming up like right after the Psychic Sisters, so we're gonna get a whole. I'm really excited for the Ninja arc because there's gonna be a lot of stuff they're gonna dive into, especially after we got like that new information that the ninja boss, supposedly, we don't know if that was him, but the ninja boss might have been Blast's partner. And then you have the whole thing how Gale and Hellfire in the manga wanted to go after Blast and the Hero Association. You're going to get the reveal of in the ninja arc that Blast supposedly, unless they change it, they might change it, who knows, but Blast like killed the entire village. That's going to be a huge thing there. And then Sonic and Flashy Flash's character. So if we don't get him here, it's again not anything terrible. It's just, oh, we're saving him for his actual arc that's coming up in like rather soon. So to answer your question, like, you know, after that long explanation, yes, but if we don't, that's okay. That's okay. Um, so anyway, yeah. So with the chapter, it looks like, yeah, we are pretty much following suit with minor changes and minor add-ons, but we're still overall following the same pace. Now, the one thing that I do remember that was changed, I think they're going to save it for next chapter when we get into the fight, is Tatsumaki's kind of deep dive into people's energy and psychic wavelengths. So we have this comment here. Does this have a page? No. That technique earlier where you disrupted the opponent's surrounding psychic signal, if you use it on the opponent's body, you can end things in an instant. Even non-psychics have energy flowing throughout their entire body. Scholars call this like chi or aura. If I were to control that and just simply spin. So you kind of have that moment where you have Saitama gyrating. You don't have it being dived into this chapter, but you still have him gyrating, and it's replaced with her just destroying like a huge section of land, like tunneling through. I think we're still going to get that information next chapter, though, and it's going to be dived deep into. Obviously, she didn't fight Golden Sperm or Garo here, so that panel, unfortunately, is going to be removed. That is one, like, I'm not a Debbie Downer on the manga. I know a lot of webcomic readers do have that opinion of the manga, like, oh, you remove so much that it's just ruined now. I care to disagree. One thing I do wish that we did get was Tatsumaki versus, like, if not Golden Sperm, like Platinum Sperm or a Garo moment. That would have been cool. But to be fair, she put in so much work against Psychos, helping the heroes, and then like she does like a lot of participation, puts up a bear. Like she does a lot. So it's like, yeah, you don't have Golden Sperm and Garo moment, but what they are probably going to replace that with is when she twisted Psychos when she was in the tower. That's probably the panel that they're going to replace Golden Sperm and Garo with. Which, okay, fair enough. So that's like the one major change that they've put out of this chapter in the manga that either is going to get added in next chapter or they might not have it. And if they don't have it, it's like a little detail that's kind of interesting how psychic energy is looked at in the world by scholars who don't have psychic energy, calling it chi or aura. It's like a little world building detail. It's not there. So, you know, take it for what you will. But outside of that, again, you have like, you know, Fubuki in the webcomic is talking about like Saitama and her sister fighting. My sister has never encountered anyone above her level. So she likely doesn't know the strength of will is directly connected to physical resistance. I suspect the reason it doesn't work is thanks to Saitama's unusual thick spirit. So that is another detail there as well. So outside of that one page, just breaking down chi, aura, and like the idea of like if you have a strong willpower, like an immovable spirit, psychic energy wavelength may not be as effective on you. But the thing is, like, number one, a lot of what works in the webcomic for psychic energy has not been in the manga. Like in the webcomic, you have a thing where you can only attack with psychic energy or defend with psychic energy. In the manga, you can do both. You can do both. Like that was like a whole like skill thing that's just gone from the manga. I like it. I think it's cool because it makes sense. It's like I feel like strong psychics should be able to put up a barrier and attack at the same time. Like I don't understand. Like in Mob Psycho, you can do that, although some weaker ones can't do that. But the stronger the psychics there could do that. So it's like why wouldn't Tatsumaki? So it's like a lot of like details like the psychic stuff has changed over time in the manga. So I'm okay if that portion doesn't get added in. Again, the only thing that was kind of upsetting would be like the golden sperm Garo thing. A little sad at that, but it's not a big deal. I got a lot more out of it than in the webcomic anyway. But yeah, overall, yeah. Besides that one moment, this is very, very, very similar to the webcomic. Like almost to the point of like, we're gonna have them go outside in the same manner. Like Saitama's grabbing Tatsumaki, the uwu moment, Like, let me find that fan art because I remember this fan art has been out for years. This fan art has been out for like what, 10 years maybe? Because we haven't had the Psychic Sister arc in a very long time from when the webcomic first dropped it. So I'm like, it might be a decade. It might be a decade. Saitama Tatsumaki art. Because it should be like the first one that pops up. Or one of the first ones. Yeah, this one. This one, chat. Hold up. Like, you hold up. Nah, it's not the full picture. No. All right. Fine, I can't find the full. So it's not the full picture, but I'll put it on screen anyway. If it wants to load. Come on. I'm trying to like get this to be a full picture. There we go. All right, so this fan art. Let's see if it. There we go. So we got that moment. Obviously the fan art makes it a little bit more ooh, but we have that moment now in the manga. So praise be. It looks like, yes, we are in fact getting the Saitama versus Tatsumaki SmackDown. That's very, very hype. Again, I think new feats will happen here. In particularly, I think we're going to get a similar speed feat. Because again, we have Tatsumaki in the next chapter webcomic. She's like flying all over the city with Saitama attached to her. Like, it would be a really dope moment for Murata in 1 to depict her moving like in that constellation format. Because I do get a lot of people, this is like power scaling stuff, not necessarily story, like quality stuff, but it's like because we have not seen her like go all out in a speed moment, you can argue like the Psycho's laser beam, like when she was lifting up a bunch of those mountains. But it's like we haven't seen Tatsumaki have like a real speed moment in the series in the manga. And then you obviously have that stuff with Flashy Fast, Gold, Platinum, and Garo. People are under the general opinion that Flashy Flash is just faster than her. I don't think so. Number one is just I genuinely believe she's fast. Like with her psychic energy, I believe like she's number 2 for a reason, guys. Like it's not just like her destructive capabilities. I genuinely do like put her number 2 because no one can beat her in destructive capabilities, durability because of psychic barriers, utility, and speed. So outside of like Blast, she's number 2 hero because she's like the category in everything she's better in. She's definitively better. I do think she's faster than Flashy Flash. Although, unfortunately, there's not a lot of evidence. So it would be really, really cool in this fight or this mock fight that you see Tatsumaki do like a similar constellation feat. There are going to be people like, oh, well, how we know they're going at the same speed? Like, if I see her do the constellation like movement, that's it. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'll be like, yo, it's probably similar. It's probably similar. Tatsumaki could be able to teleport like Blast. Ooh. Yeah, but you would think like if she could teleport, yeah, teleport is better because it should be in theory like instant transmission, like Goku, faster than light. It depends on what series you're reading. Like, there's a difference between warping and then teleportation. It depends on who writes it. But yes, teleportation in general should be faster than light. Well, the problem is she has not depicted teleportation. She knows about spatial abilities because she brings up the Blast panel that Blast has manipulation over space. So, and she can sense space time, so that's kind of interesting. But she's never shown teleportation because if she could do that, it's kind of like, well, why didn't she like teleport Psychos out of the base instead of ripping it up? So it's like maybe in the future she can teleport because again, not to draw back on Mob Psycho too much. That one member of Claw, the blind guy, had the psychic ability to teleport, and that guy was crazy. Oh, like if you watch season 2, that was one of the hypest fights. Him just like blitzing everyone and teleporting around. Oh my god, what was his name? Like he was Sasuke's VA in the Japanese. Hold up, Claw upper 5 members. Who are they? Oh my god, yeah, this guy. Who was he? Ryu, yeah, Ryu, yeah. This dude was crazy. Like he was blitzing everyone with his teleportation. It was nuts. So like in the future, if she could do that, I could see that. That would be cool. But in general, for now, I would like her just to show like when she flies around, she can zip like flashy flash. It should make sense. Genuinely so. It makes sense. Um, Blast speed blitzes. True. Blast does speed blitz. Yeah, yeah. Like I know I talked to King of Lightning about this when he does chapter reactions, but I remember I don't know if he still believes this, but he believes like it wasn't a speed feat there. It was more so like Blast was manipulating gravity and maybe even space and time to almost like warp perception rather than just movement. I think it's just as simple as he just speed blitzed him. I just think Blast is just faster than Flashy Flash. That makes sense. If it was some spatial movement shit, that's okay too. It's just I don't know, something about like him just speed blitzing Flash makes sense for the number one hero. Just saying. Um, Remember, the Espers can learn techniques just by seeing them. Yeah, that is true. She could have seen. Well, that goes into like her backstory. Like, as far as both manga and webcomic readers know, and I think more detail with the manga, Blast hasn't seen Tatsumaki in a very, very long time. And if I remember the timeline correct, I'm gonna bring up the timeline because last when he was rescuing Tatsumaki especially in the manga, he does have a cube. So by that point, I think he might have teleportation. Would he teleport out of there though? Is the question. I just have to remember what events transpired first. I'm gonna pull up the wiki. But yeah, I see what you mean, Lupin. I do. Oh, in the fight with Garo? Did she see him? I thought she was unconscious by then. I could have sworn she was unconscious. Let me make sure. Let me fact check that. Let me fact check that. Kubari, One Punch Man. That's 169. Results. Bad Boys. No, it was the greatest hero. The abominable fist that had turned against God. No, it's like another chapter afterwards. Like this one. No, that's Io. One more. Back. Here we go. Yeah. So when he was radiating energy, like Bang was awake by this point, and I think Flashy Flash. Oh yeah, Blast teleports in. He then fights. He stands off against Garo. He does the bubble, the fucking void bubble. He's saying, obviously, if I don't handle this could be a problem for the Earth. Bang still is kind of awake. Where is Tatsumaki? Genos happens. Cannon. Blast fucking pummels. Yeah, I can't believe people actually hated Blast popping off that chapter. That's crazy. Blast was like he was standing his ground. He was standing his ground. I don't see Tatsumaki. Yeah, I don't think Tatsumaki saw him during the Garo fight. Like, her and Fubuki are covered by King, but like they're everyone's passed out. Everyone's passed out. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, all right. Let me go back to the webcomic comparison, and then we'll wrap this up. Oh my god, it's already an hour. Damn, that was a lot longer than I thought it would be. Remember, no, with the fight against Garo, maybe she was not totally unconscious. Maybe she may have had her eyes closed, but still conscious. I see what you mean. Like, kind of like a not an astral projection, but like a mental sensing link that even though she's unconscious, like that would be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool if she can do that even while she's asleep. She's aware of her surroundings. Maybe, but that's not confirmed right now, unfortunately. I see your point. In the future, I would be okay with her teleporting around. That is a cool power up that Tatsumaki can have. It's already confirmed she can sense space time because she brings up the whole Blast conversation. When Blast enters the lower area with Flashy Flash and Saitama. So yeah. Anyway, so back to the chapter comparison, and then we'll sign off. So yeah, we have them go flying around next chapter. I definitely think the tornado feat's gonna be bigger. Tatsumaki still will save that kid. X, Y, and Z. Now, for this chapter, I do like the add-on again that they add. Like, Tatsumaki just makes a tunnel, like just by flexing her energy. Of course, has to be expected. The continuous panty existence is now being brought up again because it's like, hey yo, we're getting all these hip and thigh shots, and there's like no string. Again, unless she's wearing like a very thin, like spider web, cobweb thin G-string. I don't understand. Like, Murata, where? Like, where is it? Maybe it's true. Maybe the legend is true. Maybe she genuinely is, going, free balling. Well, I guess not balling per se, but she's one with the wind. She's one with the wind down there. I mean, okay, I'm not against it, but it's like, hey, yo, I don't know. And one thing I liked about that was in this chapter is that we get a lot of cameos. We get a lot of cameos from heroes in this chapter. It's very, very cool. I like that. As someone who likes to read up on the wiki a lot and make sure I'm up to date for most characters. Obviously, like again, I have problems remembering Forte and then Butterfly DX in the early part of this chapter, but I still think it's cool. Did they move the tongue stretcher scene? I feel like they moved tongue stretcher. I feel like they moved the tongue stretcher scene. Wasn't it like 2 chapters ago? Yeah. Obviously, they've cut out the Tatsumaki flashback because we've already got it earlier because of the Monster Association arc. So when we get to that chapter, unless they're going to add more detail, like maybe we get a new part of her backstory. Like instead of the whole Blast rendition, maybe we'll get like a snippet of that. And then after the fight, when she says, "Where you go, Blast," have the whole moment there where, Blast saves her. We'll get an extended part of her flashback growing up, maybe isolating her heart, treating her sister not in the best way, but because she cares about her. all that stuff. So maybe we'll get an extended version of that. That would be cool. Yeah, okay. Oh, wow. So Tongue's, I forgot. Damn. Okay. I mean, because he's a side character. Who gives a fuck? So in chapter 100 of the webcomic, no, Capybara, Beard or Potbelly, and Tongue Stretcher, they died. So they're still alive. They're still alive in the manga. That's interesting. That's a new canon source right there. Okay. Nano strings for Tatsumaki. Oh my god, yeah. I mean, yo, Bofoi gave Bad, aka Metal Bat, like an upgraded bat. Tatsumaki said, "Hey, I'll join if you give me invisible G strings." And they all looked at her like, "Huh? Excuse me?" And then Boyflow was like, "I got you, homie. Nano string. I like that. I'll save that. I'll save that up here. Nano strings. Oh my god. Yeah. So stuff got moved around yet again. We have the basement twist scene. That's cool. I like that she's twisting, the basement. That's cool. Very, again, ooh moment with her getting, snugged by Saitama. Although when we finally get the jump scene, which again, I love this jump scene. It looks great. It's exactly what I figured it was going to be. Not the woo fan art version, Tatsumaki blush. Although she did blush in this chapter, which I kind of brought it up quickly. It looks like she's having fun against Saitama, which again, kind of like Saitama, she's definitely one of those characters where she's too strong, as mentioned in the webcomic version. Like, she hardly ever gets that moment where like she can like train or go out against someone, and not just because I'm going to kill someone, because I want to train and get better and just let out my energy. Saitama basically is that. He is a therapy and like workout noodle that she can like just put all of her aggression towards right now, which, happened in the webcomic, and it's not going to happen again here. So, that's cool. I like that dynamic. And then where that's going to go in the future with Saitama and Tatsumaki, even in the webcomic, we don't know yet. I just want to do the comparison. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. This looks so good. So good. I love this shot. Man. When did this chapter come out, I wonder? Because it's been a while. It must be like close to 10 years. That fan art has been out for a very long time. Let's see. Let's go to the wiki. I think. No, that is webcomic chapter wiki. Let's see. I thought there was a wiki for the webcomic. Maybe not. They have a wiki entry for like the manga chapters, but nah. Okay. Fair enough. I thought they would give a wiki for it. That is no good. Either way, that's crazy. Very good. All right. Not to hold anyone else up for much longer, thank you everyone for commenting, engaging with the stream, and just putting out suggestions and just being here. I really do appreciate it. Again, we're going to get better over time. We'll have more enjoyable setups, and the streaming content hopefully will be better by then. Mic situation's a little bit better than when I started out with, but we'll get better as time goes on. I, again, have ideas on what to do for videos. I'm practicing some editing stuff. Once I feel more comfortable with my editing, I'm going to do like a whole new intro video that, goes over like, hey, this is who I am. This is my, this is who I am. This is, my YouTube channel. This is the video stuff I'm going to do. This is kind of scheduling. It's going to be like a revamp intro part 2. So that's going to be coming. And then once that's out, I'm going to be dropping some videos that I have been promising and videos that I want to do. Like maybe 2, 3, not too many off the gate, because that also takes a lot of time editing and doing them. But we're getting there. So I appreciate everyone coming out. And to those who are going to be watching this later, I'm glad you enjoy the content. You really, really like the last One Punch Man stream. Show that love a little bit more to my One Piece Hunter x Hunter when it comes back, of course. And, of course, welcome to Demon School. There will be more reactions. I will get to Versus Chapter 2. I will get to Berserk content. I promise that. I know. I'm slacking on that reaction as well. And then I think maybe when the next new chapter comes out for Kingdom, then I will do a Kingdom reaction. Because why not? Add it on here. Because I like Kingdom. And then I've already mentioned this in the past. Once Record of Ragnarok finishes its fight, we'll go through the entire thing. Like King of Lightning, like, that's what he's basically doing right now, where it's like he's gonna wait till the entire fight's done. And I kind of feel that. It's like I would like to read it now, but it's like when you binge Record of Ragnarok, you get just such a greater experience enjoying it. And apparently it's still going on. It might be getting close to the end from what I'm hearing, but it's like time will tell. Time will tell. But again, thank you for coming. Like I mentioned earlier, the next stream is going to be Friday. It's going to be Welcome to Demon School. We're going to do 5 chapters like last time. It's going to be a catch-up stream, and we'll then go into One Piece. I'm going to do my damnedest not to get spoiled tomorrow, because most likely TCB scans are going to drop the scan chapter, and everyone's going to be doing the reaction. So unfortunately, it's good. My reaction is going to be late. I can't do it tomorrow. I'm going to be too busy. If I get free for whatever reason, I'll post an announcement on YouTube on the community page. You'll find that there. And yeah, but for right now, I already put a schedule out on the community page where you'll see Welcome to Demon School and One Piece reaction. It's going to be around 2 to 4 o'clock, because I also going to be on the round table with King of Lightning server, so I want to try and get there. So we're not going to spend too much time there. But that is the game plan. If anything gets changed, look at the community page. I will drop information there. But for right now, that's what we have. So thank you again for all the support, for coming out. Like the video once again. Subscribe. Comment down below. Again, webcomic people. I love that you guys are commenting. Just make sure, if you're going to spoil big details, try to put a disclaimer like, hey, spoilers, webcomic. Then have at it. And if anyone still goes further onward, that's them. That's them. So I appreciate that. Try to be very nice to each other, but, things are going to happen. People want to discuss stuff. Thank you, everyone, for coming out today. Chapter, I think, like I said, I'm going to give it an 8, 8.5. And I'm very, very, very hyped from next chapter, where we should be getting the SmackDown. I have some expectations of what they're going to upgrade for feats, for moments. I'm going to look forward to that, which should be about 2 weeks. So let's see. Today's the 25th. So the next time that we should be doing a chapter reaction is the 8th. So gotta wait, but it'll be worth it. It will be worth it. So I'll catch you on the next stream, which is Friday. And I hope everyone has a good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be when you're listening to this. And yeah, thank you again for coming. Peace.